Xyntac Enterprise, as part of Sri Lanka's Telecom's Mobitel's global business, is driving digital transformation with a portfolio in 5G, O-RAN, and IP optical transport networks. Here to tell us how telcos are helping organizations worldwide to navigate complex advancements to build scalable, future-ready infrastructure are Anu Udunuwara. He's Senior Consulting Engineer at Xyntac Enterprise. And we also have Faiq Khan. He's Senior Vice President of Global Sales, OSS, that at Rakuten Symphony. And gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Good to be here.
Well, thanks for being here, Anu. I'm going to start with you, if you don't mind. How is Xyntac Enterprise really leveraging 5G and O-RAN to transform these operations and also infrastructure as well?
Yeah, Xyntac Enterprise is part of SLT's global business. The global business is called Xyntac. It has two parts, Xyntac Global and Xyntac Enterprise. Within Xyntac Enterprise, we basically do three things. Doing global projects, consulting, and solution design. So the 5G and Open RAN and RAN deployments, wireless deployments comes within the project and the consulting part. So currently we are actually, Rakuten Symphony is one of our partners we are working with to one of the African greenfield mobile operators to do end-to-end O-RAN project. So that includes multiple other partners as well, including Rakuten Symphony doing the O-RAN part. So these are some of the work that we currently do helping other operators to deploy 5G.
Faiq, if you don't mind, I'm going to transition a bit over to API strategies to really help these enterprises boost their quality and reliability of their services. Can you really talk more specifically in the API realm on report automation? As an example, by the way, you can give me an example you want. Data service configuration automation or customer registration, CRM applications. Can you just give us an example possibly?
Yeah, of course. I think in our journey of digital transformation and really bringing the real true value of the data we collect and bringing multiple systems, I think it's important that the API monetization is a big ask. Of course, associations like TM Forum are really, really helpful in this arena, that they have standardizations. We are fully compliant with TM Forum's standards. And then, in Rakuten, not only we are working on APIs which are important for our different solutions and integrations, but also for our Rakuten wider group, because we have 72 odd companies in the group, and there is a huge potential that how the API monetization can help in the other sectors as well. So that's a big ask, and I think we have multiple use cases where we see in our ecosystem of Rakuten Group that how information collected from our Rakuten Mobile can be useful for Rakuten Travel or Rakuten Card or other services, and this is all because of the API monetization. So that's a big success.
I know when you're talking about future-ready solutions, how did your experience with 5G and O-RAN bode well for your approach towards those future-ready solutions? Just give us your experience.
Yeah, we have already completed one NSA-based brand deployment in the Middle East for a leading mobile operator there, which has both 4G and 5G. So when it comes to like global scales deployments, one of the biggest assets that we have is the collective experience and the knowledge that we have gathered over the last 170 years within SLT Mobitel and specifically within the global business in Xyntac Enterprise. So we try to use the expertise that we have in terms of strategy, architecture, planning, designing, projects, implementation, and also certain amount of operation and maintenance as well. And we bring that to the global scale and help operators to from scratch some of these deployments.
Faiq, I want to go over to you and then have Anu sort of finish us off here. We were talking about a sustainable ecosystem in relation to your partnerships with these service providers. How does that help with developing these industry vertical applications? I know it's a bit of a loaded question, but
no, I mean it's exciting. I think the key is collaboration. I believe in telcos, whatever data we are collecting is very much usable, whether it's healthcare, transport. So there's a lot of collaboration already happening in an industry across verticals. There is room to do more. I talked earlier with you as well about this vision that, I was coming this morning and I was on an app to get a taxi and then coming here and looking into the map, and then imagine that if all these different APIs are talking to these different enterprises and telco data, how simplified life can be, that Ubers of the world can tell us what to do. Or Grabs of the world can tell us what to do and where to go, and different things are connected. But I think incredible work done. Again, the infrastructure all the telcos are using or enterprises are using is enabling us to come together in a collaborative environment and take it forward, which will create this more partnership and ecosystem environment, which helps us in getting the best value out of these.
And Anu, from Xyntac's point of view and sort of vantage point, building these applications within this collaboration that Faiq just mentioned, what's your experience with that? Do you feel like that collaboration is happening at a rate that you're comfortable with?
I think so, because as I already mentioned, Rakuten Symphony is one of the partners that we are working with. We work with multiple other partners as well. So that's how we collaborate in terms of technology and technology adoption and sharing knowledge, skills, all of that within that partner ecosystem. And having trusted partners like Rakuten Symphony is quite important for our business because we rely on two things. One is the right partner selection and our talent. So I think what we believe at Xyntac Enterprise is that if you have the right partners and the right talent, I think we can go about in large-scale projects as well.
Interesting. Well, certainly the collaboration between the enterprise sector and the service provider, CSP, telco sector is happening at an expedited rate, especially over the last couple of years, and that's not going to slow down anytime soon. And probably should have happened sooner, to be honest. But here we are.
Yeah, it should get more and more. There's still some work to be done, but I'm confident that we're heading that direction, and different standards and associations are going to get more and more implemented, which is going to help us. It's a need which we cannot avoid.
Yeah, absolutely. I think really focusing on those vertical applications and not so obtusely is really kind of where the rubber meets the road.
Absolutely. I mean, you take the example of, I think COVID, the epidemia, brought lots of different verticals together, that how input from one vertical was helping the other, how much healthcare was important, how much tracing of subscribers database, and how they can help in tracking different situations. I think these kind of events have also brought industry push that we need to do more and more of this collaboration. So I do believe that there is more can be done, and it is happening at a good rate, and I believe we'll see more of it.
Sure. Well, we're looking forward to see what happens with Xyntac Enterprise and in its collaboration and partnership with Rakuten Symphony. So we'll do this again sometime soon, I'm sure.
Of course.
All right. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.